We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Isotopes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Striding in, Juan Pierre. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 9, Juan Pierre.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Morgan is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. Aparicio gloves it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty B, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Stepping into the box, Luis Aparicio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Santiago is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Now at the plate, Joe Morgan, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch coming, here it is. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dave Kingman. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do,
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Brandon Nimmo is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Correa leads off second with nobody out. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it is. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Trying to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Too high, ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
High in the air into shallow left center. Aparicio calls for it. 1 down.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Aramis Garcia, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. Bounce towards the second baseman. Right to him. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting it, the catcher.
Stepping in, Aramis Garcia. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a flare out to left center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
The 0-1 on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So it's last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jay Bruce. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Kingman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is now at the plate. Juan Pierre, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off. high in the air out to center field. Geddes is right there, one down. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So digging in now, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas pitches a cold strike. The throw heats the runner to the bag, and Santiago got him.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get to full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Dave Kingman. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right side. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In is Joey Votto now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And it's fouled away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Coming to the plate now, Michael Geddes. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just hung in there on that one. One out, nobody on. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pierre is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Nolan Ryan. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Aparicio, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Stepping in now, Benito Santiago. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. So now to the plate, Joe Morgan, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit out towards second, taken by Alomar. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Morgan is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Brandon Nimmo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Grounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A ball and a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dwight.
Now to the plate, Dwight Evans. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the run is Nimmo, but this will land untouched. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Garcia recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Evans is retired, 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's off his leg on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Aramis Garcia. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Here comes Evans. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 22, Sandy Alcantara.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. To first, fielded by Votto. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 9, Juan Pierre.
Stepping up now, Juan Pierre. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. In there, no balls and a strike.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And Evans is there for it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Digging in now, Joey Votto. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The first baseman, Joey.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Votto is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
The 1-1. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Geddes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batter, the pitcher, Nolan.
So here now is the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Roberto Alomar. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
Now here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Evans has it, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
At the plate, Frank Thomas. It was a walk in his last trip. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Thomas is retired. 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 10.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dave Kingman. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Stepping in, Louis Aparicio. He singled his last time up.
Shortstop, Louis Aparicio.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Alomar is there. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Benito Santiago is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
The 0-2 home. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air down the right field line. Nimmo in pursuit. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that's the third out. Here's Carlos Correa now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 1-1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Bruce on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the third baseman.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
At the plate now, Aramis Garcia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no error. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
To the plate now, Dwight Evans, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Kingman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. At the plate, Michael Geddes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Thomas is there and the side is retired. Kyle Seager is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 15, Kyle Seager.
In there, strike 1. Seager, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Juan Pierre. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batter, second baseman, Roberto Allen.
Standing in, Roberto Alomar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. That's inside. 2-0. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score remains 2-2. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Ken Griffey is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the eighth in a tie ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio. To the left side, but it's well foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Tom Henke will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So striding in, Frank Thomas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Frank Thomas.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fork ball misses. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
The left fielder, number 10, Dave Kingman.
Into the box, Dave Kingman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he fouls this one off. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And no swing apparently. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Ready with another two-strike offering. Popped up. Votto has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Next to the Pirates, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. A ball and no strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
John Franco takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Franco.
Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
The third baseman.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, number 15.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Aramis Garcia, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. He's set. The 0-1. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is scored. Now a third runner heading for the plate. And the throw in gets away from him. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score. Aaron Judge will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's the 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Lifted down the line in left. Bruce has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Ron Guidry takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 49.
So striding forward now, Joe Morgan. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And another foul ball.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Jay Bruce now. Last time through was a base hit.
Jay Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
1 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Dwight Evans. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now the 2-0. It is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the count will be full. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nimmo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter.
So stepping in is the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made, and the Pirates have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tommy Kahnle earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Ron Guidry records the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian.